Okay, we've been talking about a lot of stuff the last few weeks about how to be successful with your own online business. Today we're going to do a recap, and I'm going to share a couple more things that I didn't share in the last episodes. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Your Digital Mindset, the channel that is devoted to you, the online entrepreneur, your mindset, and especially your online business. Okay, let's recap on the stuff we've been talking about. Before I get too far along, I want to say something. This is important for, maybe it's you that I need to say this to, but you're never too old, and really you're never too young to get started with your own business, and especially online business. And while I only work with people that are over 18, my 14-year-old daughter, I'm teaching her about online marketing. Granted, I want kids to enjoy being kids, but I also want them to start learning that, to be an entrepreneur, because every house going forward, 2021 and beyond, needs to have an entrepreneur in it. All right, so hopefully, I try to share that with my daughters. But more importantly, especially for you folks who just lost your job, looking for new careers, you're never too old to do that either. Okay, I mean, I'm 50 years old, and I didn't get serious about it until I was 48. I dabbled in it for years, and then finally at 48, I was like, I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to be my own boss. I'm going to have a successful online business, and I did that. But it took a total commitment, and it starts with mindset. We talked about mindset, ad nauseum, but it's so important to have that going in. If you're going to be your own boss, be your own biggest advocate. Tell yourself you can do it, make a decision, and go for it. We talked about setting up your day. Once you got your mindset right, set up your day. Say, hey, I'm going to get up early. I'm going to set my day into time blocks. I'm going to set boundaries, make sure I'm not disturbed. I'm going to figure out what's important now, when. Figure it out, do that thing, then move on to the next thing that's most important. And then CIA, courageous, imperfect action. Figure out what you're going to do, get it out there, don't wait for perfection or you'll never get it out there. Okay, so make a decision, what you're going to do it, fix it as you go. We talked about picking your niche, make sure whatever you're promoting is something you're passionate about. All right, make sure that, because that'll get you through the tough times. When you're passionate about it, you'll say, I want to be involved with this. It keeps you going. All right, so just make sure whatever you start promoting, don't promote weight loss if you don't have any interest in weight loss. All right, whatever you're passionate about, maybe you're into fishing, or maybe you're into knitting, or I've seen people with underwater basket weaving. Whatever you're passionate about, do it, okay? Then we talked about what's the minimum you need to have an online business. You need a landing page to collect emails. You need an autoresponder to stay in touch with people by email, and you need something to promote. All right, so those are the basics. Now I talked about how important it is to get the right training and the right tools. And of course I use Builderall for my tools, and I use Legendary Marketer for my training. And you can do whatever you want to do. I'm just saying that's what I decided when I said I'm going to do this. I picked the best and I went with those. So again, maybe you are interested in something else. Whatever it is, go for it. Just make a decision, go all in. And we also talked about omni-channel marketing, because you obviously have to put out content. If you want to build a following, you got to put out content. And I just want to mention this, why it's important to have exposure in as many places as you can. You don't want to spread yourself too thin. Don't do that. You don't want to be trying to put out content on every single social media platform. It doesn't work. Figure out where your clients are, where your tribe is, so to speak. Put out content there. If you can do omni-channel marketing with one piece of content, that's great. Like a TikTok video on Triller as well, or on Pinterest as well, or a video that goes to Facebook and YouTube. Figure out where you want to put the content, put it on there, but don't spread yourself all over the internet, okay? We talked about getting a mentor. If it's me, that's great. If it's not, that's okay too. Just make sure you don't try to follow everybody. Figure out who's speaking your language, who has what you want to have, and do the things they're telling you to do. Make a decision on somebody you want to follow, and then follow that person's lead. On the same note, with the training they promote and the tools they promote. So figure out who that is, who's speaking your language, go with them. And then on that note, make sure you join their community. I mentioned that in all these videos. I'm doing basically a recap of everything I talked about in the last few weeks. But join a community. All right, once you find your mentor, what is their community? Do you have a Facebook group, or where are they meeting? Get involved, stay involved, ask questions, answer questions if you can, and just, because it can be a lonely process, especially in the beginning as a solopreneur. You're sitting there going, I want my own online business, and you try to do it all alone. Don't do that. Get some support, all right? Get involved with the community. And what I really want to know is what questions you have. Because here's the deal. I got thousands of followers, and I know that I don't have thousands of people in my family yet, okay, as far as they've signed up for the training or the tools or whatever. So what is holding you back? I want to know what questions you have that are keeping you stuck. All right, because I mean, that's something that I struggled with for years, was being stuck. Don't do that. Throw some questions down below. I want to answer them. If not, I'm going to see you in the next video. It's Chaz here with Your Digital Mindset, and I can't wait to see you on the inside. Thanks a lot.